What's up YouTube? It's Xander from Illuminous Gaming coming get back at you with another video. Today I'm giving a full free ebook on gun U-trips. I know it's a bit late in the year, but we still have to up our game for next year when Madden 23 comes out. Yes, things are going to be different, but we still need to know the best plays and best ways to adjust them. And one of the best formations is gun U-trips. So I'll be showing my favorite plays and my favorite adjustments I have written down here. I have a lot. So there's going to be a lot of variety of ways you can use this formation, and let's get into it. So first let's show off the only run that I have in my custom playbook, 5-6 trap random defense for Rams. I like playing as the Bills on online regs, so I'm gonna use them here. But 5-6 trap, not the best run. It can have some opportunities to get open like right there, but not really the best overall run in the game. Sometimes it can get stuck like that. Devin Singletary broke a tackle. I don't know how, but he did. So let's see. But the first actual play we're going to do is pat slot out. So here's the original play art that I like to, for my first setup, I like to put R1 on a zig, triangle on an out, and to block my tight end. This is the setup we're looking at. R1, circle, and triangle are the routes. First read is R1. Quick, safe, secure catch on the sideline. Like 5 to 10 yards right there. Just do it again. Oh wait, my bad. Let me switch to pat slot out. R1 on the zig, triangle on an out, block the tight end. Same thing. This time let's look for triangle right here. I was gonna look for circle, but triangle got open. There you go. Make a move. Get from 5 to 10 yards like that. And then there's the circle one. There's the circle route. So circle can also get open here. You give it enough time to slow ball that right there. Bam. Nice, good 15 to 20 yards. Second way I like putting this route is by blocking the tight end and putting my running back on an in route like this. It's kind of similar. R1, quick, easy, open route. Get your 5 yards just like that. Next way I like doing this is putting square on a slant, triangle on an out, and then motioning circle over here to the left side of the field. It creates a corner route right here. Wait until it gets right under the square receiver, and square wide open. Circle was wide open too. I was trying to stop there, but you know, didn't work. But as you saw, people go wide open there against man coverage. That's killer. And then the last setup for pat slot out is to put triangle on the wheel, square on the flat, R1 on a drag, and then to motion him over to the left side of the field. Wait until he gets under square and hike. Triangle should get pretty open here, right there, wide open. He drops it, but you saw secure catch that, and it's an easy 5 to 10 yards. Next play is going to be play action fork. Here my first setup is to put R1 on a streak, block the tight end, and square on a drag. This is the setup. Circle and square are who you're looking for. Square gets wide open, it's a drag. So the only problem with this play is this version is that if the user gets square and circle doesn't get open, you kind of have a lost lane. You kind of have nowhere to throw to. But the good thing about this is, even if you, well, my bad, let me switch to it, is that even if you don't have anyone to throw to, like it's say the user gets on him right here, it pulls the zones apart, so you get some sort of a running lane to get 5 to 10 yards. So that's the other way of doing that. That's your callback. Next way I like to do this is I like to smart route circle. I like to put R1 on a streak, put square on a curl, and block the tight end. This is what look. Man, I keep forgetting to go here. So smart route circle, put R1 on the streak, square on a curl, and block the tight end. This is what it's going to look like. Pretty similar, except now you have square doing a curl, and if you just low ball this down here, that was a terrible throw. But against man, that's going to be great. Here, let me remember to switch it this time. Bam. R1 on the streak, smart route circle, square on the curl, block the tight end right here. Let's see if circle can go open here. The pass rush here is crazy, so yeah, it's man coverage too. But that also really pulls the zones apart really well too. So if you have no one to throw to, you also have another great running lane for your QB. So I suggest a good scrambling quarterback like Lamar, Kyler, Josh Allen, Russell, things like that. And the last setup for this play I like to do, first I like to flip it actually. I prefer it flipped here, and I like to put R1 on the drag and square on the curl. This is what it's going to look like. It's a pretty, it's a different play from the other. The R1 drag and the X fade creates a nice concept here. So if the user picks to guard R1, X will get wide open. And if he chooses to call back to the X fade because he sees it, then R1's open. The next play is going to be Pat's Y out. I have 5 setups for this. First is going to be putting X on the streak and circle on the jag, as simple as that. Creates this concept where there's too many things going over in the middle of the field and it gets kind of hard to, guard all of it. Right here, low ball square. I did not see the linebacker there. That was a bad call. If you wait and you go to the right side of the field a little bit more, if you roll out, that should be pretty good. Wait, my bad. Pat's by out. Put X on the streak, circle on the jag, and let's see it. So if you roll out, first of all, R1 is wide open. I should have thrown out way earlier, but you guys saw that he was wide open. Wide open. So there's that. Next version of doing this is putting R1 on a streak. Oh, wait, let me switch. I keep forgetting, bro. My bad. Put R1 on a streak, square on a curl, triangle on an end, and block the tight end. This is what your play art's going to look like. Pretty similar to the play action fork one. And triangle should get open or circle. Bam. Nice big play right there. Okay, you're 25 to 30 yards just like that. Next, let me switch to, next I'd like to put R1 on a zig, put X on a streak, and put square on a curl. This is what the setup looks like. If you do have enough time, that circle route can definitely get open through certain coverages, but I like to drop it down mainly to R1 or triangle. Right there, he's wide open. I don't know where that voice crack came from. I haven't had a voice crack in a while, bro. That's crazy. But there's that setup. Next setup I like to use is block. Oh my god, bro, I can't remember to go back to Pat's way out. But the next setup I like to use is I like to block the tight end, R1 on the streak, triangle on an out, square on an out, and then smart route that out route. So this is a setup. Again, circle should get open here. I'll see if I can hit him up here. See if I have time. Wide open right there. Get your big bomb play, touchdown. Just as easy as that. So, and then the last setup is I like to block my tight end and block my running back. So this is like a blitz situation. Put R1 on a streak. Put square on a smart routed out route, and then motion him left. Left. I was motioning him right. My bad. And then when he sets down, there we go. When he gets behind the numbers, you call it. Circle should get open. If I were not to get pass rushed, he was open there. I got pass rushed, but there's that. The last play, not of the video, but the last play for right now within my audibles is wide receiver screen. Ceiling screen I got. It can work sometimes. You can get your 5-10 yards like that. I would not suggest ever throwing it to square unless he uses the DB there and he screws up. But that's when you're going up against, nobody. But besides that, yeah, it can be quite effective sometimes. When you're doing all these plays, I think it's pretty cool to just throw this in out of nowhere so they're surprised. Definitely not against man coverage like that, and that was obviously man coverage, but you get the scenario. Alright, I just put in the new audibles, and right now I'm going to showcase the play curl flats. This play, I think I have the most amount of renditions, I guess, most amount of situations for this play, so let's just get into it. I like to first put square on a hitch and X on an out route. Like this. R1 should get open most of the time. X should definitely get open against man. Just low ball that right there. That wasn't a low ball, but you see what I meant there. It was wide open. Get your 5 to 10 yards just like that. Next way I like to do this is put square on the streak and to grab R1 and motion them over to the left side of the field. Creates a nice corner route from that post, and that does get open a lot. Wide open right there. Bad throw right there, but you saw he was wide open. Let me do it one more time. See, I get on a completion. Again, square on the streak, motion R1. He's not the only open one. He's the primary route to throw to. There we go. Now he's open. Bam. So for the next one, you put triangle on an out, X on an out, circle on a slant, and then you motion circle to the left side of the field. This is your combo. This is your player art. I like this one because there's so much going on in the middle of the field. It's hard to pick one person to go for. As you saw, R1 right there was wide open. Take that 25-yard play any time of the day. Next, put square on a hitch, X on a curl, R1 on a hitch, and circle on an out. This is your play art. This is a different version of the curl flat. R1, I don't know where he was throwing that. R1 was wide open though. You had to wait for that zone to get pulled apart. I thought it was man. That's my bad. But let me try it again. Square on a hitch, X on a curl, R1 on a hitch, and circle on an out. Like this. Against man, you can throw it quickly, low ball it, secure, or spectacular catch. And it's a good, just take your yards, bro. Take your yards. And not every play has to be a 70-yard bomb. Next, I like to put square on a hitch, and then circle on a slant, and then motion him to the left side of the field. R1 or circle should get open, but if they don't, that X route does get open over time. If you roll out circle wide open, take your quick yards. Nice 20 right there. Next is simple. This is like a quick snap. You put X on an out and triangle on an out, and that's it. Because you have R1 going over the middle. You have two curls getting in between zones, and then you have two man beating routes, so it's pretty nice. X, just wide open. I should have thrown it a little bit earlier, but if you throw that a little bit earlier, you can get your 10 yards just like that. Next, I like to put X back on his out and triangle back on its out, but now I'd like to put square on a streak and circle on a slant, and then motion him to the left side of the field too. Here, it's another thing. It's a really nice man beater, and the R1 route sits so well in between zones. Sometimes you just have to low ball it, and it's a nice 20-yard play. Next, I like to put square on a streak, X on a streak, circle on an in, and I like to just motion R1 left, again using this corner concept right here, circle or R1, and those are my two main routes I'm looking for. R1, I don't even have to secure catch that. I mean, I should have there, but you don't have to most of the time. Right there, it's wide open. You rack catch that and make it up the field. And that will be it for curl flat. Next, we're going to do Y option wheel. This is the original player art. For my first setup, I like to put R1 on a flat and then motion him to the left side of the field. X on a streak and circle on an in. And that's it. Wait until he gets under him. Square and triangle will get open. Square wide open right there. Bam. Take your nice easy yards. Another setup. X on block your tight end. Put circle on an out. I mean, my bad. Put circle on an in. Then motion him left. And snap it when he gets behind square. And circle will be wide open against most zones and definitely man coverage. Next, put square on a flat, X on a curl, R1 on a hitch, and circle on a now. It's another curl flat combo. Triangle obviously gets open here, and you can use them to block, or vice versa. You throw it to square and then use triangle to block. Another quick snap. You just block your running back. And oh, I don't know where I was throwing it there. That's my bad, but. Again, just block the running back. This is what you got. Wide open tight end. Take your 15-20 yards right there. Just like that. As simple as that. Next, you can put, let me go to it. Next, you can put X on a drag and R1 on a hitch. This is what it's going to look like. You have this hitch right here that's going to be open. Square is wide open. Secure that secure catch if you want to. I like taking it safe unless they're wide open, so that's what I like to do. And then finally, I like to put R1 on a smart routed out route, X on a flat, and square on a flat. This is what it's going to look like. You can really utilize this triangle route right here, behind back shoulder, secure, low ball, and take your yards, bro. Next is going to be scat. I have 6 setups for this, so let's get started. X on a drag, square on a drag, circle on a fade, block the running back, and then motion R1 to the left side of the field. This is what the player art's going to look like. It's pretty nice. You have R1 doing this post now from that corner. It's an over-under scenario right here. R1 is going to be wide open, but you have the over-under scenario, so you can take X or square. It's whoever the user doesn't go for. Next, I like to put, wait, let me go to it first. Next, I like to put X on a curl, R1 on a hitch, and circle on an out. So it's another curl combo scenario, just a little bit different. X, just lowball that. Man, Josh Allen's really throwing dots today. Let me try that again. X on a curl. If I could pick the right play. X on the curl, R1 on the hitch, and circle on and out. All this. And also circles wide open too on the out route too, so don't forget that. Next, I like to put X on an out, circle on the streak, and square on an in. This is what it's going to look. If I could pick the right play. X on an out, circle on the streak, and square on an in. This is what it's going to look like. This corner route and wheel route should be really nice. Bam, R1 wide open. Man, I don't know what's going on with my players today, but that should have been, you know, nice 15-yard play. Let me try that again. It's got X on an out, circle on the streak, square on an in. Square and X should also be open. I'm not saying that they're not going to be open. R1 again, just wide open. If you can catch this, bam, there we go. Nice 15, 20 yards like that. Next, I like to put X on a drag, square on a curl, circle on the streak, block the running back, and then motion R1 to the left side of the field. This corner becomes a post under this curl. This curl should pull apart some linebackers and safeties there, so you get a nice big chunk there because he leaves a wide open gap for the receiver. Next, for this play, I like to put X on a drag, square on a drag, circle on the streak, and then motion R1 to the left side. It's the exact same. It's similar to a play earlier, just I'm not blocking the running back. Again, R1. Look at that, wide open. Next, for my last setup for scat, you just block the running back and put square on an in. This is your quick snap play for this play. X is on this like delay flat, and that can really be useful when you're rolling out to the right and you have no one to throw to, so you can just drop it off to him. Next play is going to be tight end whip. For this play, I have 4 setups. I like to put R1 on a streak, and then circle, I like to just motion them to the left side of the field. You have this post corner concept over here, which is real nice. Not the post corner route, but you have to, the user has to pick one, and as you can see, one of them gets wide open. Next, put circle on a fade, triangle on the wheel, R1 on an in, and then motion that in to the left side. It's going to create an out route here. This X route can get really nicely open against man right there. Look at that, big chunk plays, bro, big chunk plays. Next, you put triangle on an out, circle on a streak, and R1 on a slant. This is my favorite of this play. There's a lot going on in the middle right here. R1 or square should get open, as well as X always. Look at that. Square, though, right there. I just didn't have the time to throw it, but as you can see, square, that was a big 30-yard play right there. And for the last version of this play, this is your quick snap. You put R1 on a streak and circle, or square should get open. The blitz is coming in, so square right there. Get your big chunk plays, easy, 40 yards. Next is halfback sluggo. I have 2 setups for this. I like to put square on a zig and triangle on a in. So circle, square, and triangle are the routes you're looking for. Circle has Jalen Ramsey on them, so I'm not going to throw it. Triangle, I don't know what happened there, but you know, wide open right there. And then the second way I like doing this is putting circle on a fade, square on a hitch, and triangle on a wheel. This hitch wheel combo should be really nice. Just low ball this wheel and defense can't stop it, and it's a nice easy 15 yards. Okay, and then the next 4 plays, the last 4 plays I like to use in this formation. We're going to start with drag wheel. Again, random plays. For Pat's drag wheel, I like to put R1 on a flat, and to put circle on a fade. This is what it's going to look like. R1 should always get open, or circle sometimes, as you can see. Let me go back to instant replay. I missed this throw, but as you can see, right there, throw pass lead outside, and that's a really nice big 30-yard play that you can get anytime you want. That's my only setup for Pat's drag wheel. Next play is double unders. We're gonna put triangle on a wheel, square on an in, R1 on a flat, and circle on a streak. This is what the setup's gonna look like. This X corner route is insane. It's insane. It's by far my favorite play in the whole playbook. Right there, wide open, get your nice big plays. That right there is a 25-30 yard route. I'll do it one more time just because I love this play so much. It's by far my favorite play in the playbook. I have the wrong play right here. Double unders. Triangle on the wheel, square on an in, R1 on the flat, circle on the streak. This flat streak combo with the corner, just look at that. Wide open. I suggest you safe catch it almost every time. But yeah, as you can see, wide open. Next I'd like to put R1 on a streak and put square on a smart routed in route. And again, oh my god, bro, I can't keep the same play. R1 on the streak, circle on a smart routed in route. Again, you're going to be utilizing the streak to get that X route open. But first you motion. Running back out here. I'm getting a pass rush. Again, look at that. X wide open again. Big plays, bro. Big plays. Big plays. Next, the final version of this play that I like to do, I like to first, I like to flip it for this version. And then I like to put circle on a fade, block the running back, and put square on a drag. This is what the setup's going to look like again. Trying to get that X route open, but now I'll throw it to someone else just so you guys can see. That's not the only thing. R1 right there, wide open. Get your quick 5-10 yards just like that. Next play is going to be stutter curl seam. Here I only have two setups. So I like to put R1 on a hitch, circle on a flat, and square on a streak. This is what the setup's going to look like. Triangle and X. Those are the routes you're going to look for. It's not really hard reads here. X right there, wide open. Get your quick 10-15 yards just like that. Next version of this, I like to, first let me pick it. I like to put R1 on the hitch, circle on the smoke screen, and square on the streak. So if you don't want to throw it to them against zone, that smoke screen can get really nicely open. I'll try doing it again there because that was a full blitz right there. Again, stutter curl seam, you put R1 on the hitch, circle on the smoke screen, square on the streak. That's not the play. Okay, let's try that again. Stutter curl seam, R1 on a hitch, circle on the smoke screen, and square on the streak. This is what it looks like. Against zones, that circle route can get wide open. Right there. Wasn't the best, but you know, get your 5 yards if you have to, just like that. And then the last play for today will be tight end deep out. This, I only have two setups. First, I like to put triangle on a in, X on a drag, R1 on a curl, and then motion him to the left side of the field. This is what your play art's going to look like. Square, X, and triangle are what you're looking for. Wait until R1 gets under square. X wide open. Get your nice 10 yards, 5 to 10 yards, just like that. Sometimes you can make a move, truck, you know, get your 20. And then lastly, I like to just put R1 on a zig. This is probably, oh wait, tight end deep out. Put R1 on a zig on tight end deep out. This is what it looks like. X should get open. Bam, just like that. Low ball that if you have to. And gets you nice 10 to 15 yards like that. Alright, thank you all for watching. This has been your free, full Gun U Trips ebook on YouTube by yours truly. I will be coming out with more Madden formation ebook. Or, you know, for next year. Getting ready for next year. For Madden 23, because I know there's going to be a lot of things different, but you know, usually every year, the plays that worked the year before work the next year. Gun trips, tight end, gun U trips, these have always been a staple in Madden. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day.